Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Unlucky Desperado here with Krendar, Hussman, and Dakota again for more Earthdawn. This time we're actually kind of close to on time. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Not bad.
We're only 20 minutes late this time.
We were
Close
all
enough,
here.
anyway.
We were all here on time with you. Okay, so
Weird, eh?
yes, it is, eh?
Very.
Okay.
How Canadian of you.
Yeah, eh?
Hey.
But anyway, so last time we left off, you guys were well. What do you guys remember from last time we left off?
Well, that's what you should ask.
I love the big leather folio coming out.
You like that? Actually, I just my wife actually just got this for me at a Goodwill equivalent this week, so 25 cents.
Oh, nice.
I think we need to say that I think Wyland should be actually carrying one of those around as well.
He's got his little notepad with him, and
This
or
is
little,
an in-character prop.
his little note scroll. You know, just kind of flips it over.
See, this week we're LARPing the entire episode.
Actually,
Yeah,
we didn't
I've got
do
an
a whole heck of a
appointment,
lot last time because we had a short session
in a couple
last time.
days to go in and get my blood pebbles installed.
Little does anyone know, Dakota's actually wearing a full furry outfit of scales and everything, just to look like his character.
Yeah,
That's right.
It's really hard to get the scale outfit over top of the bear fur.
it's really hard.
And
See-
is very warm.
See, we're gonna have to take a break during the summer because he won't be able to survive Detroit summers in that thing.
He's gonna have to have like water on an intravenous drip, or so it doesn't pass out.
Okay, so back to
So and then getting back to, okay, so yeah, we had a short session last time, a little short stack,
Slightly.
and we left Aramore, we on mount as opposed to on foot. We headed west not over the Kakavix, but kind of like, you know, running parallel with them. But then we ran into, I think this was right when we got to the. No, we're not. Yeah, was this happened when we got to the blood? But we ran into a group of bandits. I know that.
well,
Or maybe it was on the way. But the
It was along the road somewhere.
yeah, the troubling thing about that is that they knew about the stuff that we carried and our items, and they knew probably a little bit more than they probably should have known. And their leader, Sigoria, he ran off. He got away. We tried questioning Greg, who was the dude that we caught, but we didn't really. Greg was kind of filled with sass, and we didn't really get very far. And then Grigori had enough with Greg because Grigori doesn't like people named Greg because it messes with his name, and so he decided to just outright kill the murder, straight up murder the
Greg
dude.
as long as they're decent, upstanding people. But if they're bandits, they're besmirching the name.
He could have been an upstanding person. We never had the time to find out because he wouldn't answer a damn
Not when
question.
he's doing banditry, no sir.
And he wasn't a stand-up person. He was laying down at the time, so he had that working against him.
Yeah, I can always talk to his ghost. I mean,
yeah,
it's
true.
not like he's not available for info anymore.
That's very true. We really. We traveled for 9 straight days before we eventually came to a trading post, and then we met Gert, who was another Obsidian. This one, I believe. Well, no, he wasn't a weaponsmith, so he didn't have to be named after a type of stone. But he was the owner of the trading post. We went into the inn that's there because it was basically the only building at the trading post area. A female troll by the name of Legbreaker. We're not really sure how she got that name. And then we got ourselves a nice room.
She's lovely, lovely, dainty thing.
A lovely, troll lady.
So pretty. She's just so pretty.
She probably got that nickname for being such a good dancer.
I'm sure that's exactly what it is.
You know what they say, like, get out there and break a leg, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe she's a good actor. Yeah, that could very well be.
Yeah.
What it is.
No, she was a
Or
ballet
she-
teacher and forced them so hard to work through to achieve their goal that they just kept breaking their legs.
Sure. Or she likes drumsticks on turkeys. It's you never can tell.
I mean, who doesn't? It's got a built-in handle right on it.
Yeah.
Convenience
Very true.
food, really.
Yeah. That's very true.
Okay.
So that's when we I think we just kind of like bedded down for the evening, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Does anybody need to do some talent rank spending right now?
Well, that was the other thing. We got a boatload of legend points, and
Because I think at least one of us should keep watch.
oh, sure.
Okay, I don't necessarily
that-
mean watch shifts. Just not be meditating so that if something happens, one of us can wake up and warn the others.
I agree.
So I don't know if anybody's wanting to spend right now or wanting to wait on it.
I'm fine. I'm fine with waiting. I definitely have points
Okay.
to spend, but I'm thinking I might spend mine on an attribute increase this time around. So I got the time to quote unquote
Oh.
train anyway. So my third circle.
Good call. I've
attribute
already
increase.
done my second attribute increase, so I'm just gonna be going with talent points. Dakota?
I should do that attribute increase, but I don't want to do
Yeah.
all the extra shit that's involved with it.
There's very little stuff involved with it, actually.
I mean,
It's just
alright.
it's just doing exercises.
I mean, like upgrading all my numbers. Anything's wrong
No.
with it, but
Yeah, I'm just saying there's not necessarily a whole lot of that, especially depending on what attribute it is. But you
how do
can
I?
always
What
do it
is
later.
What does it cost to do that?
Is it the
Time
same one
and
you've
then
done
legend
before,
points.
or what?
Same one I did before.
Then 1,300.
I got that, and then it's just time, and we can just spend the night, doing that, or do I have to do something special?
You gotta do it
What
for
stat
like
is
a
it?
week.
A week? Oh, then I'll wait
What's
for that.
But what's the stat though?
My dex.
This one. Dex?
Oh, you could
Yeah,
do
so
that while on
probably
the
it's gonna need
horse, just
to-
kind of jumping around.
Yeah, just do like acrobatic practice stuff for the next week.
Get on your feet to jump around. Jump around.
Jump,
Okay,
You could
so-
probably commit the XP points now, and then just say like for the next week you're practicing, right?
in the morning before you guys head off, and at night before you go to bed, you just do massive.
Do some
amounts of
practice
practice.
backflips and cartwheels and stuff.
All right.
Stretch,
then I
yoga
have
stretching,
done that, and I need to see if any of my shit increased while we continue.
climb
on.
some trees, you know.
Actually, I'm just imagining as you guys are getting ready for bed, you just start seeing Kaja suddenly just every fucking where
Totally.
doing, looking like
He's
me
just-
during the or dying light thing, just jumping everywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
Where's
exactly.
the-
He's
where's
agility
the-
grinding while everybody else is AFK.
Where in the book is the fucking thing to see the table for this stuff?
That's somewhere in the
447.
building your legend. What? You got the number?
It's page 447 in the PDF. Yes.
Thank you.
In general, if you're looking for anything having to do with character advancement, the
Oh,
chapter is
no,
called
no, no,
Building
no.
Your Legend.
No. The table that shows me like if anything is went up because I have.
Oh, that's in the character creation section.
Okay. Thank
Yeah, I have no idea about that.
So somewhere in the 15 to 25 range, I think, for page.
Sounds reasonable.
It's in there somewhere.
I hope so.
Okay, so let's see. All right, our talent rates are starting to finally get high enough that I'm starting to have a little bit of trouble remembering the XP costs. So I'm gonna have to actually start looking them up now.
That would be on 448. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. It would be on 450. And you need
450?
you need about 450 to improve it.
Oh, it's going to cost more than 450. I mean, I have the first 3 or 4 memorized, but after that, it's harder to remember. Okay, 800.
All right. It's one more before I have to worry about doing anything else.
Okay, 400 to 500 cost me. Ranks 4 to 5 cost me 800. Okay.
Okay, so
No.
quick reminder that Wyland does have to do a show tonight if he wants like some better food.
Right, that's right. Yeah, Wyland is going to go. I thought, oh, that's right. No, we didn't do the show. I would be more than happy to go and do the show.
Cool. Yeah, you wait a few hours until like it's about time for proper. Everyone's there for their meals and such. You notice there is just a plethora of people. Just scrying trading groups. Let's see what it says here that you'll be able to see. Because the Midland Trading Post lies in an area with a respectable amount of traffic, beings of all Barsaive name-giving races frequent the Midland Inn's tap room. On any given evening, the party can meet orcs, scorchers, questers, Tiskrang trading parties, and others. This is a good place to pick up a rumor or two. I mean, I won't give you a rumor, but you can make up a rumor and talk shit about that one person in your life you want to talk shit about with a made-up name. But yeah,
I feel like I missed something.
Well, actually, what I would like to be able to do is I would like to try and pick up maybe some Obsidian language.
okay, yeah, you've see Gert
Yep. You
talking.
have to grind your
with,
teeth a lot.
you see Gert talking with some other, like Obsidian, just chatting away.
Mm-hmm.
Your roles.
I would very much like to do my role. Let me find my Snazzballs ability here.
Yeah, those are the best kinds of balls.
Yes, it is. I do. Where the hell? Here we go. Speak language. I do intend to spend some karma on this one. Karma.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just for DM's reference, I've improved my awareness, spellcasting, and thread weaving.
Cool.
There you go. Just a little 2 for extra measure there. All right. So that was definitely a success because my target number was a 7. And let's see. I don't think I get anything bonus for getting better.
Oh, actually, did we do? Was part of that? Did the last time we do XP, did that include the last session itself? I think it did, right?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Since it was a shorter game.
It was a pretty big bunch and everything, so yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And all right. Okay. Yep. So I beat it, and then when speaking the language learned through this talent, the adept makes a speak language test. Oh, there's more to this talent. Against the learning difficulty of the language, the success level indicates how well they communicate. But this is just me learning the language at this point. So yes.
All right. So you're not going to try and talk to them in their language
Sure.
to make this other role here and just say fuck it.
I just wanted to learn it and speak it. No, I'll start up just a conversation or at least jump in on their conversation if I know something about what it is that they're talking about. Speak language. Yeah, here we go again. Yep.
Hey.
Not bad.
Yep.
That is without karma. That's gives me an extra success.
Okay, so you're able to sit there and you listening in on them. They're just Gert talking about like some wares coming in and out, and essentially you figure out the people he's talking to are kind of head of his little house guards there to make sure that the inn stays safe. You've noticed that there's about a dozen or so that whenever you came in and looked around, standing guard and keeping position around, and they seem very friendly. So far, they're not like the rough asshole cops or anything. They're more of just keeping the peace, and they're okay. They're willing to help out anybody.
I'll if I get the opportunity to jump in, I will. And I'll say, Gert, is there? I mean, aside from your general garden variety bandits, is there reason to be overly concerned? I mean, is there a serious threat that those of us who are traveling on the road should be aware of?
Wildlife. He just looks at you. Just wildlife, bandits. That's it.
All right. I see. Well, then that's good. It's nice to see that a post like this can survive in the conditions that we kind of find the world in right now. So this is and be reasonably safe. This is good.
Better than when it was like 200 years ago, I assume.
Oh. Yes. Well, there's no denying that. Of course, that's. It goes without saying, but let's say it anyway because it makes for good conversation.
For conversation's sake, sure.
Yes, of course.
So, you're able to shoot the shit with him, essentially, if you want to. Ultimately, he just kind of laughs. He pats you on the back and says he has to go back to maintaining everything and talking to other groups coming in.
That's quite all right. It's about time for my show anyway. I'm going to kick up a rousing song or two.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, we'll find out. There's always the times when you completely blow your entertainer role and you just basically die on stage. That has happened to me more than once, but I don't anticipate it happening here.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
We will.
And a 1.
Come on, Snake Eyes.
All right. Yeah. So no, I'll if it is time for me to go, if Legbreaker wants me to go up there, I'll go up on stage and
Break a leg.
and I'll break a leg.
Yep, you notice it is getting busier, and there is a free spot right now. So the cage is meant to keep you safe in case you do fuck it up and they decide to throw stuff at you is open.
Nice.
Well, better notice that the cage that will helpfully reduce the bottle to flying sharp shards instead.
Exactly.
That's right.
The chain link fence that sits in front of the stage.
Yep,
So instead of blunt trauma, I'll be taking several cuts.
Yeah,
exactly.
but you won't be knocked
I
out
hope you
quickly.
feel a lot safer now, right?
Yeah.
You won't be
yeah,
knocked out. You'll just be
absolutely.
bleeding to death instead.
So the song that he's going to do, this is one he hasn't had a chance to do in some time. But it basically I'm assuming the crowd is pretty loud here.
Yeah, they're getting
Okay.
lively.
So the song that I'm going to do is basically the lyrics of the song kind of go along the lines of they start talking about being an entertainer on stage in a big and loud crowd, and how sometimes you have to do various things to try and get the crowd's attention as you slowly begin to play. But then as you begin to play more and more, the crowd begins to calm and quiet down enough so that they can finally hear you. And at that point, that's when then he'll say something that is like, ridiculously obscene and, in the very, very racy and blue kind of commentary about things. And what the whole joke of this being is that those who actually started listening right away will find it funnier than those who didn't. But then once he gets everybody's attention, then he'll kind of just go into some various good drinking songs and various body things. So now I'm going to go roll my 3. I predict a 3. That's with the karma die being spent. So here's the entertaining dice. Chow! Oh, that was close.
Close. You just doubled over it, but gee.
I know. Look at that. Not bad. Where the hell's my damn karma? Here's my karma die. Oh, I just rolled off a 6. Son of a biscuit. Well, 11's not bad, though.
Total.
Oh, God. Can't believe you actually got a complete 1 on that one. All right, so...
So like when everyone can hear it, then when everybody quiets down, the word I say is tits.
It's pretty close to my selection.
Jesus.
And the crowd loves your rendition of The Maiden from Stoneberry Hollow.
Pretty much everyone, just as they quiet down, you yell tits, just kind of... That dead silence. Everyone just looks over. Confused.
Oh, hello, everybody.
You just
Now
see
that
Legbreaker going, cleaning another glass.
Now that I've got your attention, and then I'll launch into some good body Irish-esque drinking songs.
Oh. I see Sloan's prepared for his Papa Earthdawn tankard.
Yes. Since I don't have our unofficial fake sponsor, so I'm going to use this.
This Irish
Which one of
drinking
our
song
5
brought to you
unofficial
by
fake sponsors do you mean?
8 Ball Stout. If you have 8 balls, we have the stout for you.
Also, a number for a good doctor.
Yes.
This mug sponsored by my girlfriend, who technically paid for this.
Hey, that's pretty cool looking, man.
Everything's sponsored
Well,
by
that's literally a sponsoring then, because money was involved.
Yep. But if you guys are ever looking for anything like this, and make sure to go to Ren Fair. They have a lot of weird shit there.
They
Leather-
do.
This is a leather-bound mug that has like wax filling inside.
Tankard, thank you.
Tankard. It's a leather tanker. It is all
You're welcome.
leather, and
Tanker.
it is just some wax on the inside.
It's not a ship that transports oil.
I have Pepsi.
I really gave
Yeah.
myself a lot of head right here. Look at this thing. Oh my
Just
God.
Wow.
drink a Pepsi before you
Give
get thrown
yourself
off that
more head
plane.
on camera, Chris. Come on.
God, Pepsi.
Hey, Dakota, if you've got Pepsi, man, go out and like stop a revolution somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I
and
saw
gotta
that.
Take it. I gotta take it to United, and that'll fix everything.
Go
Brought to you by
check into
Sweat-
United Airlines and a 6-pack of Pepsi. I'm ready to go.
Brought to you by Pepsi's Special Forces team. The hell was that all about?
Pepsi
Jesus.
Man.
Oh my god. Possibly one of the worst video games in existence.
The
But with
best.
the best songs.
Yeah, I was about to say the music alone makes it the best.
Everything is great about that game except for the gameplay, which is horse shit.
Okay, so yeah, continuing over your 11, you're able to get
Yes.
excuse me. Your songs are able to entertain. People are enjoying it. Well enough that you guys can still basically have to eat your gruel, but you get a decent sized appetizer to go with it. A nice little meal.
We get an extra order of chicken strips.
I was gonna say
No,
onion rings, but chicken strips, I guess.
Buffalo
I'll
chicken
take
tenders. Thank you. I don't know where Buffalo is, but or why they have wings, but they're delicious.
Jalapeno poppers.
Macaroni and cheese
Oh,
stuffed
I love-
Cheetos.
Oh man, I love jalapenos.
Sloan, you haven't seen those, have you?
What did he say? I missed.
Macaroni and cheese stuffed Cheetos.
I'm scared, you guys.
That
It's
is
real.
terrifying. Although
It's real.
there's something even more scarier, which is butter dipped butter.
Oh. How do you dip something in itself?
Easy. You take one stick of butter and you melt it in a pan.
Is
Then
this
you
real?
take another stick. Then you take
Yeah.
another stick of butter, which is still solid, and you dip it in the melted butter and you eat it.
Worst thing about it, they're not bad.
When did
You've
Burger
actually done
King
that?
have this?
I think they still have them.
Oh, this is the Burger King stuff. Oh my gosh, yeah, I heard about this.
What?
Sponsored
And-
by Burger King.
You know what, guys? You know what needs to be put inside of a shell made of cheese? Something that's already made of cheese.
Yeah. I ate
Let's
one
put
of them
cheese
and
inside
died.
cheese. Ugh.
I ate one of them and died inside.
It reminds me of what does Taco Bell call that thing where they have the? It's like a taco, but the taco shell is made of Doritos stuff.
Oh,
Yes.
they have
I had
those here.
I had
too.
that once. It was fucking terrible.
But you're talking about the taco within a taco that Taco Bell did for a while there.
That sounds better.
It's Taco
Oh, the
Bell,
Doritos,
not really.
the Dorito shell taco thing was terrible. Oh god,
And this is a conversation going on now inside the inn.
inside the tavern.
You ever been-
For some reason, people don't like leg breakers food.
You ever been to that Burger King in Bartertown? No. Have you ever been to the Taco Bell in Europa? That's where it's at.
That's what
man.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
At least 50% of that beef is actually beef.
The rest is up to you.
Rest is probably orc.
It's not even up to you. They released a recipe.
Okay, so
Right.
what is Grigori and Kaja doing?
Light drinking.
Okay,
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
your
If
bottle
we're
of
going to
wine.
be attending one of Wyland's performances, we're going to be needing some hooch.
Well, you can have the bottle of
Yes.
wine that's supposed to come with your room, or you could just buy some straight
Oh,
alcohol.
I'll drink the hell out of half that bottle of wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the other half for this.
I feel you guys start like modestly pouring, and then whenever you just yells tits, nope.
Yeah, sounds about right.
At that point, Kaja just looks at the bottle and goes, I'm gonna need another one of these, and just starts drinking straight from it.
I mean, to be fair, a result of 11 is actually a pretty good roll, but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
still.
But you guys have listened to his music for months now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of drills into the brain after a while.
And this is after 9 straight days of, I'm assuming he at night will sit there and play music just to.
At night?
Well, just as we after we like make camp and get ready to like get bed down, of course, absolutely.
See, I would assume he would have been doing it all day.
Yeah.
You can do that while he's walking. I mean, come on.
Riding
I
along.
mean, goodness gracious, is a bear shit on the trail? Of course, I'm going to be doing this.
I don't know, Dakota.
It's really a disgusting habit, Dakota. You should stop doing that.
Listen, I just go when I go. It's nature. It's natural.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it is, I suppose.
So I'll go but I'll play. It's weird not hearing music for some reason. I will play for as long as I'm able to. I mean, I'll probably at least go about an hour before I take a break or be done, depending on whatever leg breaker wants.
There you go.
Oh,
This
there
is
we
your
go.
fault. You did this.
Yeah.
That was really loud.
Okay.
It's a good tavern mix, actually.
Okay, so you go for a decent bit, at which point you just kind of, your throat is kind of soaring up from trying to make sure that you're constantly over the slight murmuring of people who, some, your music's good, but some just don't give two shits, as it is
that's
with
fine.
most post.
I'm
This
used
is
to
the
that.
This is a medieval version of people in the movie theater with cell phones.
Exactly. And you essentially just see your travel buddies there downing their second bottle of wine.
Save me some of that.
Just give him a thumbs up.
as thumbs up, right as you fucking just turn it straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save you the empty bottle.
They drink it like this.
How did you know?
You're able to sit down, you eat, you make merry with your friends, and eventually, sleep overcomes you all. So
Sweet, sweet oblivion.
pretty much.
It's all right.
Or in my case, meditation.
Yes. Okay, so middle of the night, it's you hear various noises still, like the animals outside clomping, and the light sleepers will just basically hear murmuring, but it's been there's been constant murmuring as you've been there because of all the people.
Makes sense.
Murmur,
Who's-
murmur.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. Like, who is most likely to be
Dakota.
awake in the middle of the night?
Oh, me. Obviously.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
obviously the team night owl is going to be the goddamn spirit mage.
Of course.
The darkness is my only friend. As you flip your hair constantly over.
Nobody
Why
understands me.
No, but everybody calls me Gregory.
Fucking conformist.
People
So
are going to get goth served.
do a perception check for me real quick.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Do it. Do it.
What now?
Oh.
Loop.
Do it now.
That's a 12 for you.
12 is extremely well.
Also extremely average for what I was rolling, which is step 12.
So you start you hear footsteps going in and out, and it's just normal everyday bullshit of, hey, you're at a place, there's footsteps. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be constant movement. And you hear heavy stomping, and eventually you hear it stop right outside your door.
All right, I'm immediately nudging Kaja
Okay?
and giving the shush signal. As
He'll
soon as he
wake up.
opens his eyes.
He'll wake up.
And then pointing at the door.
That. He'll wake up quickly enough for that and be like,
1 second, let me make a quick thing.
And I think once you're ready, I will be needing to do an astral sight to try to see what's going on the other side of the door there. Like number of life patterns going on out there, and
yeah, you can
stuff
do
like
that now if you would like.
Okay.
Ooh.
Loop 21.
Holy
Har har.
shit.
Hardy har har.
So I will probably also be able to tell whether or not they've got magic effects on them currently, like if they're using magic right now, or they have enchanted stuff on them, or how many of them there are, maybe. Hopefully.
Okay, so you're able to do that. You can see there are 4. There's no real magic effects on them.
Okay. And at the same time, I'll sort of like kick Wyland awake.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Kaja immediately just latches a claw over his mouth, point at the door, and then
Yeah, and after pointedly examining the door closely, I will then hold up 4 fingers. And then I'll kick Wyland again.
Hate hecklers.
And then I'll pick up his sword and put it on his chest.
Like poking me in the chest?
No, like laying it on your chest so that you can grab it. Like, here's your sword, fucking get up. But without saying anything.
I want to see if I can get up. I'm exhausted after my show. People love me. Does this mean willpower or toughness?
That's a good question.
We'll go with willpower.
All right.
And you guys can...
It's
say
you are
where
awake.
you
It's
are.
your willingness to remain awake. That's the question.
And you guys can put yourself on the beds however you want.
I guess we might as well all be on the same side of the room, right?
I'm
Makes
sleeping in the
sense.
corner. No, I am. Ooh, hi.
Is there
Actually,
anybody? Are the other 2 beds actually empty, or?
Yeah, there's 5 beds in here and only 3 of you guys.
oh, all right. I'm gonna sleep over here.
Screw-
Wyland is a little gassy. So he cares about his fellow bunkmates and doesn't want to torture them as such.
shh, wake up, wake up.
I don't know if the result of my roll is high enough. The GM didn't give me a target number.
you wake up, but you're fucking groggy. It's like 7
What?
was you'd be completely awake. 6 is one of those. Yeah, I'm here.
Well, just keep in mind, Chris. Just because there's always a target number doesn't mean he has to tell you what it is.
That's right. But I don't know how to roleplay this without some sort of guidance.
Sorry,
what?
I'm trying to get
No, it's okay. Gosh damn it, GM. Come on. Pay attention to me and me alone.
Stop setting up our murder toys and respond.
What? Kajo, what's going on? What?
Chris, stop interrupting the GM. He's trying to deliver us neatly packaged bundles of XP.
I'm sorry.
Just the shh motion and then 4 fingers.
Oh, and
thumb at
money.
the door.
XP and silver.
For you want me to be quiet for what?
And just the throat cutting noise action.
Okay, I'll be quiet. You don't have to threaten me. We're friends.
I'll do the throat cutting action again and then point at the door.
Oh, got it. Door. Okay.
About this time,
Okay,
he says, "Oh, got it."
How did my sword get on my chest?
I'm waving a thread now.
Okay, right ahead.
All right, that looks good. Let's go.
As you say that, you see an orc bust in, and you notice there's the 3 behind him. It's a conga
Busted.
line here.
Oh man, is he gonna pay for that door? It's rude.
No, it's whoever's renting the room has to pay for everything. So, yes, if you would like to, we can roll initiative.
I would like to. I'm gonna take a
I'd rather just
voluntary.
take my I'd rather just take my turn without rolling. Actually,
I'm going to take a voluntary one-step penalty because Wyland has a nighttime boner.
it's not morning yet.
Oh, and I still get a 9. Yeah. Wyland's very virile, so he kind of keeps that sucker running all night long.
He's always ready for action. Unfortunately,
well,
he
elves are in
all
tune with
the
nature.
time.
What can I say?
That's right.
I mean,
he really. This is when he gets in touch with the wood side of things.
Oh no! I dropped.
So that one was good. It made Sloan drop his gum.
Elves in their woods.
Did you actually see that on camera?
I totally saw it. It was red.
Okay.
Well, it happened on camera. Why wouldn't he have seen it?
You're gonna have to edit that out. You're gonna have to put the little white people graphic in front of your mouth when that happens.
Yeah, white people fall out of my mouth. That won't be turned into the worst thing possible.
Too late. You've already said it. It's happening.
Anyways, so who has the higher dex actually between Wyland and Kaja?
Oh, it's got to be Kaja. My value is a 15.
18
high.
counting. 18
Holy
counting
shit.
the upgrade.
Holy shit!
Okay.
This man is not going to miss many attacks. I'll tell you that.
But when he does, it will be hilarious.
Well,
All right.
maybe.
So Kaja, it is your turn.
Let's see. It's what, 12? That means I can.
Actually, hold up real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. My value is actually 16, but you still beat me.
Yep.
Yes. Well, yeah. There's nothing else to do but just rush the fucker.
Bum rush.
Sounds fair.
Go get her. Go get her, Ray.
Fuck it. Bum rush. Stabby stab. Oh, wow.
That beats.
Okay, cool.
Not by much.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. And then stab.
Okay.
Nice.
So for the knockdown, it's strength versus their what over
Versus however much they beat their wound threshold +3.
Okay. This guy's probably gonna be on his ass.
No armor on these guys.
Oh right, he does have.
I mean,
armor.
they might have been not expecting us to fight back. So
Nope, they have armor. Woo. Okay, so he isn't as fucked. Still slightly fucked.
Woo. Slightly fucked.
It's just the tip.
I didn't see a roll happen.
Well, I had
Did
to.
you do invisible DM roll? Oh,
Yep.
there it is.
This guy's on his ass.
Oh shit!
Bloop.
So basically, he jumps in to, they all jump in. Kaja goes flying and just smacks him in the chest, getting a deep cut. And the guy does that whole action on his ass.
Oh.
Still moving
The
around.
guy got smashed by intercontinental ballistic lizard.
Yeah.
Wyland.
Wyland is going to stumble out of the bed and kind of do that funky kind of like bent over walk, that you do when you have these things.
The sleep zombie walk.
Well, it's a sleep zombie walk coupled with the fact that he's got his nighttime business going on.
Just kind of pulling your shirt down like, hi, yeah, hi.
So if he was in high school, he'd be carrying his books in front of him.
No,
as
this
opposed
is
to on the side.
this is how you do your taunt rolls. You just go like, "Hey, buddy, check this out." Is that distracting for you?
How does that make you feel?
Helicopter.
Do a full nut your friends on this guy.
Helicopter dude. I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to go.
We're adults.
He'll kind of go to. Let's see. Wow, these are two things for squares.
Yes.
Huh?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can only get you about here, because I got to roll out of the bed. But then I will, this dude right here, I will take advantage of the fact that my body is currently the way it is, and I will use taunt on this guy. And say,
Told you.
you want
Everybody, shut up.
Also, I like that. I like the way the measuring tool was being used, and the token immediately moved. It looked like you were grapple hooking across the room.
Yeah.
Just
There you go. That's about the size of it right there. You should have wave it around.
Your poor wife.
Why is it blue?
It's cold in this room. There's no fireplace.
He's
And
been,
either that or it's veiny.
hasn't had a chance to use it in a while, so it's kind of.
That's right. It's been 9 days on the trail, sitting in a
Supposed to be-
saddle. This is not.
For
a good-
humans, it's blue balls. For elves, it's blue dick.
Yeah, it's more like teal. So, but he'll
Teal dong.
That'll be the name of my next character. That is, we're gonna taunt this guy right here.
Okay.
And I'm just, hey, come on, bring it. You want a little of this? Oh, there's nothing little about it. You can't.
I hope
you can't
so
handle the
hard
truth.
you fail.
I know. I gotta find taunt. There it is.
Fuck. Okay, you beat.
So he's minus. It's just -1 step, but it's going to be for dos rounds. That's 2.
Nice
in
link there,
Spanish,
Dakota.
I love Ninja Sex Party.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm the Brian.
Very,
Why
very
did
fitting
Stan
choice for the current
suck, bro?
situation. I remember the first time I saw Ninja Brian without the costume on, I was like, holy shit, this guy's the opposite of what I was imagining.
He has a PhD.
Okay, so this guy gets up and decides he needs to smack
Yes.
Dakota.
Come on, fight me. Bring it.
I'm so glad he's officially joined the Grumps.
That comes,
Suck one.
That doesn't hit you, does it?
Nope. 10 10 defense? Or is it the
Uh,
deflection bonus?
Physical defense.
Yes. Then yes.
Deflection
10.
bonus only matters if you're using your shield to parry, I think.
Oh, okay. Then yes, 10. I haven't gotten hit in so long, I forgot how it worked.
Look
just
at
kinda
me.
rub
Oh,
that
fuck.
in there. Yeah, I'm special.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. It's been like a month since we've had a big combat, so...
What is Wyland's armor?
His physical defense is
Physical
9.
armor.
Is 9.
My
Physical
armor?
defense. No, physical defense. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh.
my armor is 0 right now because I just got out of bed.
Yep.
That's,
So
This guy-
that's why I'm hoping you don't hit me.
He comes
that's
up and
another
just
advantage for the Blood Pebble. I can't take this off.
kind of like,
That's true.
oh, like, nah. Should be ashamed of yourself, and misses while trying to, like, make sure his shield is kind of hiding it a little bit.
Stop tenting that in my general direction.
I'll
Stop it.
kind of point at him with it, and I'll say that was a little bit too close.
He's going to cut it off.
I know it's gonna hurt too.
Guy misses Dakota.
Fuck it.
I want to hurt you.
I riposte a miss.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you might be able to
Maybe,
actually.
You
Let's,
use their clumsiness against them, kind of thing.
We'll look up Rip Toast here and see what you can do here.
Yep.
Rip that man's toast apart,
No,
man.
that does not hit Grigori at all, does it? 5.
No, I'm not that embarrassingly clumsy.
Okay. Those are the minions.
You can.
Oh, you can?
I want to.
You can rip toast. Yeah, it's the adept can only riposte attacks that he's aware of, which he is. If he's blindsided or surprised, he cannot use his talent. You can use it a number of times each round, equal to your rip toast rank, but only make a single counter attack per round.
All right, well, let's rip toast.
That was a great, great talent.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Anything that gives you more attacks is beautiful.
It
Yes.
It just-
not an extra success. Damn it.
all right. I'm trying to remember how a riposte goes again. Like he has to make an extra success on it.
Wait, that is yes.
Well, basically he has to roll 5 higher than whatever the guy rolled to attack him.
Yes, that is then.
7, you're 11.
And then that's my attack test.
Well,
That's 8, 9, 10, 11. Or fuck, damn
you're
you,
only
math.
you're only 4 over.
Damn you, math. I'm terrible at you.